Next, let's show you how to use the product search tool. So inside the product search tab, you're going to find 3 different ways that you can actually search for AliExpress products. You can do it by searching directly on AliExpress.com. You can do it by searching through one of the most popular search engines, Bing, or you can manually input AliExpress product links directly into here and extract the data for them. Let's start with the AliExpress, and all we have to do here is just enter in your keyword. So let's say, for example, you're in the fishing niche. Then you have all these different options you can select for searching. So what we want to do, let's start with a category. In here, you click this button, it will bring up a category window, and you'll have 357 different categories you can select from. You can also search within the categories by putting a keyword up here. So let's just put fish, for example, and then click the filter button, and it will find anything that has the word fish in it. And we found a fishing category right here. Click OK, and that will add it here. We can select the ship from country, ship to country, a few things with price like minimum, maximum. You can also sort by all these different ways. This is how it's extracted from AliExpress. So usually number of orders is what they want or best to match. We also have a page range. This is something that customers really wanted because it turns out that a lot of the products you're going to find on the first page of search results on AliExpress are kind of competitive. Hard to find a good gem in there. So people are like, well, a lot of people are lazy when it turns to they go through different pages and pages of AliExpress search results. So what you can do is a lot of people always go to the 3rd or 4th page. So you can actually say, okay, start at page 3 and go to say page 6. The markup is the markup for the cost. So if the particular product costs $2 on AliExpress, you'd want to mark it up a certain amount to sell on your e-com store. So this is the markup percentage. It just gives you a really quick way to see your profits that you're getting in here. So it's given in this profit column here. So you just set that there. Usually 100% is the norm. That means if a product is $2 and you want to mark it up 100%, it'll be $4 when you sell it. The number of downloading threads. This is applied to when we use the more data part. So I'll get in a second. You also have these options here. So I'm going to keep it at that and go ahead and search. So it's going to go to AliExpress and start searching. And after you use this particular tool quite a bit, AliExpress will force you to log into your account here. It might not happen because we're only searching 4 pages, but let's just see if it does come up. Now it didn't come up, and I do want to show that page. So I'm going to start with, let's go to page 7 to 10 and just continue again, another search and add more. There's that page. So this comes up, it's a built-in web browser, and you have to log into your account at AliExpress in order to continue using this particular search tool. The Bing and manual do not require you to do this. This is just if you want to use the AliExpress search engine. So I've created these cool little things up here where you can save your AliExpress username and password. Now you need an AliExpress account in order to even use AliExpress to drop ship products to your customers. So you have to get an account no matter what anyways, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So go ahead and set up an account, and then you can enter your email and your password up here. Now your password is completely secure within the software. No one can get it anywhere. And you don't have to use it. It's just for convenience. So once you put them in there and you close this page, when this page closes out, this actual window will remember and it'll always keep it in there for you. So now I can just go copy and go here and go Control V on my keyboard to paste. Copy, Control V, click sign in, and once the page closes automatically, it'll continue getting the search results. And usually that'll only happen once when you open up the software and start searching. But if you are very aggressive with this tool, this particular one, you will see CAPTCHA images show up in that page. A CAPTCHA image is just a little thing where you got to enter in the text from an image, and then the same idea, then you click submit and you can continue. Now after you've done your initial searching with this particular tool, you'll notice there's a lot of not extracted data. That's because the data that you do see is actually coming from the search results pages on AliExpress. Now the additional data is required in order for the software, the additional data is actually coming from the individual product pages. So we'll have to do another search on this data to get that not extracted. But some people are happy enough to have the data that's here already, like rating and reviews and orders, as well as price, stuff like that. But if you want to get the additional data, what you want to do is use the More button here. So you can access the More button there, or you can right click and get more data here. So let's go ahead and you can extract data for all rows, extract not extracted data, because you may have some that are extracted and some that are not. So you can actually select what you want. You can also have these two options. You can extract data for selected rows. So selected means you have to select the checkboxes. And then highlighted rows just means you have to highlight a cell anywhere in a particular row, and that row will be extracted. You can hold down the control key to get different ones like that, or the shift key to get a range. But anyhow, I'm just going to go ahead and download all of those. And when you're using the More data, you have the ability to download using download threads. Now, what does that mean? You can do up to 15 download threads. That means 15 products are going to be downloaded at the exact same time, and it's really fast. So let's go ahead and do that for the max amount of threads, and you'll see 15 come at a time. Boom, just like that, 15 products were downloaded. And you can see the blocks here. That's the thread blocks, so blocks of 15 downloaders. It's extremely fast. Compared to version 1, this is light years faster. Or I should say light speed faster, not light years. Anyhow, you can see here it's pretty much halfway done already, and it's literally less than 10 seconds. So we're looking like 10-20 seconds to download 336 product data from AliExpress. It's so fast there's no need to even pause this video. So now we can see all the data has been downloaded here in just a few more seconds. There we go. 336 products were downloaded with all of this data. Let's quickly go through some of this data. So we've got the search phrase that we entered in, the title, the product ID, category, ship from, ship to, the price, this is the cost, the price plus e-packet if e-packet is available for that particular product, the retail price, meaning this is the price after your markup. And this is also takes into account for the e-packet price. So you can see here, $3.11 will be the cost, the complete true cost, because it's $1.31, but you also have the e-packet cost in order to ship it to your customer. And so on top of that, you want to do the 100% markup, and that is your retail price, and this gives you your profit. Your cash back, it's if you order, a lot of people will order the products through their own affiliate links on AliExpress, so you'll get a little bit of money back. That just gives you an idea how much you will get back. Number of orders, the number of orders is the number of orders in the last 6 months. That's the data here given by AliExpress. And then, so now you can estimate the monthly sales. So you take the total monthly revenue, or the amount, you take the number of orders and you divide it by 6 and you multiply by the cost, and that's the amount of estimated number of sales. Sorry, this is the estimated revenue. That's what I'm trying to say. This is the number of sales. So this is basically orders divided by 6, and this is the number of sales that will equate to in terms of monthly revenue. And then we have the free shipping provider, which provider provides free shipping if it's available. The free shipping provider delivery time in average days. And this is whether or not it has e-packet or not, the e-packet rate, the e-packet delivery time. This is the average delivery time. Because on AliExpress, it usually gives you a range. It'll be like, 12 to 14 days. Well, I just take the average of that. It just gives you an idea of what it is. The variations, the number of product variations. So for a given product can have a lot of different variations. For example, like a fishing rod can have different lengths, so they would cost different, or different colors and different sizes, things like that. That's variations. And we have the unit type, a lot, piece, bag, the rating, the product rating by customers, the number of reviews, the store link, whether or not this product is a top brand or not. Sorry, the store is a top brand or not. You usually want to stick with top brands, but it's not necessary. The number of years the actual store has been in business on AliExpress. the number of stock, the number of units of stock they have for this particular product, number of wishes people have done on AliExpress in order for that product, the weight and size, and then a bunch of keywords associated with each product listing, and then a link to the store feedback. So you can see the incredible amount of data that you can view for each product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue and go into these other search options. So I'm just going to clear this out and go to Bing. Bing is really cool. You don't have to use the a more data button in the Bing. It'll automatically do it for you. So in here, all you have to do is type in fishing, select the max number of Bing pages. You get 10 results per page on Bing with this particular method. So let's just do 15 for now. Ship to country, markup, number of threads. We can go to 15 and click search. And this is particularly nice because you will never ever see that little window that pops up from AliExpress that says enter in your password or a captcha image. That will never happen with the Bing search tool. And that's the number one reason I integrated this in here. In addition, you're getting data from Bing, a top search engine. So if these products are showing number one in Bing, that means they're searched a lot by customers through search engines. So that gives you another way of finding products that you probably would never have found using the AliExpress search engine by using the Bing. And on top of it, you never have to worry about filling in CAPTCHA forms or dealing with that annoying window that comes up as that AliExpress forces you to log in. So we just got 114 products. And you can search up to a whole 100 pages on Bing. So you can do this really quick. Now it didn't take no time at all. And now we have a whole bunch of different information here. There's a few things that you cannot get in here. For example, category and ship from country, because it doesn't make sense when you do it through Bing. You can also do manual manual import. Input, that's what I'm trying to say, not import. So let's go to a product here. And let's say you're just searching away on AliExpress for a fishing lantern. I don't even know if that even exists. Oh, I gotta log in. See how AliExpress forces you to do that? So, I don't know, like a headlamp. So let's say we wanted to get the information for this. What you do is you just go in the top of your address bar and click that to select it all. If it's not selected all, you can right click, select all, and then right click in copy. Go back to AliInspector, and inside the manual input, I'm just going to clear this out here. You can right click and paste the link in here, and then you can extract data. Pretty cool, eh? Now I want to show you another cool thing you can do in here. This is just awesome, and this was actually requested by many customers. I want to show you something really neat. Let's go over to Google right now, and let's type in a special search phrase. Site. Let's type in site, and then type in AliExpress.com and do a space, and inside quotation marks, double quotes, let's put your main seed keyword like fishing, for example, and click enter. Now I'm logged into my Google account, and within my Google settings, might be in here somewhere, Google settings, I set it so I get 200 results. You can see here I'm getting a ton of results from Google. And check this out. All of these results, you can see I'm searching on the site AliExpress.com only, and I only want to see exact match for fishing. So all of these, there's like 200 results here. I can right click anywhere in the white spot of this page. I'm using Google Chrome, go view page source. Okay, now right click, you can go Control A to select all, right click and copy. So copy all of this stuff. Now let's go back to AliExpress and type in, you see this extract links from content. Click this, and in here, right click and paste. Now all of that source code is put into here from that page. Now extract links. And it comes out with 16 links. There's one thing I forgot to do here. Let's go back to the search engine. What you want to do actually is in here, you want to go /item. Like that, another /, and now search. Sorry, I forgot to do that. That will bring up more legitimate actual products. So now let's try this again. Not inspect, view, page source, Control All, right click, copy. Now let's just clear this out and do it again here. Clear that out, right click and paste. Let's try this again. Extract links. There we go, 187 products. And now I can do 15 download threads, and let's extract the data. So this is so cool because now we just got all of those products directly from Google. Now I was thinking of implementing a Google search in here like I did with Bing, but trust me, Google does not like scraping their site. It's next to impossible. So this is the next best way to do it. And the cool thing is, you don't have to just limit yourself just to Google. Any place there are AliExpress.com links, anywhere, even Facebook, anything, just get the source code of that page, plug it in there, and the software will find those links if they exist in that code. So now we got 188 products from Google. Pretty awesome, eh? So that's a pretty wicked feature I've integrated into here. So now there's always the, there's a whole bunch of different extra tools you can use in here in order to utilize this data. So obviously you want to narrow down your results. You've got the drop-down filters you can immediately use for any column that contains numbers. You can quickly just use anything you want here. Or you can create custom filters by clicking the filters button here, and you can come in here and create filters by adding new ones. For example, I want ePacket to contain the word yes, and you can apply that. So you only want products that contain ePackets, that uses ePacket shipping, I guess. And you can even save your filter files. You can click save, and you can save it out here. You can see I have one saved already. So I can actually say I want to remove all filters. I can open up my filter file and apply it, and boom, just like that. So that's a real handy way. Another way to use your filter files, you can clear filters down here, is in the grid. You can right click, filters, load filter file, and boom, it's filtered. You also have a bunch of different features for utilizing this. For example, you can right click and select view product details, and you can see more details in here for each product, and you just simply double click. Once that window is open, the product details window, you can actually just double click columns to bring up the details of that particular item. And this window works really well if you want to manually import these into your e-commerce stores. So all you have to do is just click these copy button here to get the title, copy to get the description, and then the variations, keywords, price, and the images are here. And to get the images, you simply just export the images to wherever you want. You can also move this and expand it to make the images bigger to view it nicely. You can also preview everything by clicking the preview button. That brings it up in your default web browser, and now you can view all the data in your web browser. And you can even hover your mouse over to see the larger versions of the images. You can even search in here real time. If you want to type in rod, it'll search as you type. You can quickly sort each column. You can remove columns or rows if you'd like. So it's a pretty handy little report. You can even save this report and you can deliver it to customers. Let's say, for example, you're doing research for clients that need product data. You can do that by simply finishing your product research in here and narrowing down the results that you need, and go File, Export to Interactive HTML file. And now you can save this. And to go back to where you've saved files, all you have to do is on the file buttons, I always add these two different links at the bottom. Open the last working folder, which is where you either open the file or save the file. Or you can go directly to the installation folder where the software exists on your computer. Let's go ahead and open up the last working folder, and that's where we just saved this search report. And this is just a file. You can think of it just like a Word document or even like a PDF. Even though it's not a PDF or not a Word document, it makes absolutely no difference. This is a fully self-contained file that you can deliver to your customers just like any other file. And once your customer receives this file through email, through a zip file, any way you want, all they have to do is just double click it and it will just automatically open up in their web browser. It is absolutely no different than having Microsoft Word and opening up a Word document. Exactly the same thing, except their browser is the Word editor. That's it. As simple as that. So you can deliver this file any way you want. And plus, since it's an HTML file, what's really awesome, you have all of this interactive things in here. Like you can sort, search, see the images. All this stuff will work when you deliver this file to your clients. Whereas if you're using a PDF, you'll never have this kind of option. You can't hover over images in a PDF and have them show up. You can't sort columns in a PDF. So this is 10 times better than any PDF. So that's why I created these reports as HTML documents. But some customers get a little confused thinking that HTML documents only work on the internet. That is so wrong. They can work just like any other file on your computer. You also have the option to save all this data to project files, comma delimited files, text as well. Some other tools you have here, if you right click, you can actually extract product sales history. Now I'll record another video on this, but basically all you have to do is just select a product, click that, and what it does, it puts the product link here, and all you do is you can click go, and this tool will download. Now it looks like that didn't have that many sales. Let's try a different one here. Let's try one that has a lot of orders. AliExpress will allow you to get the most recent 1,000 transactions for a given product on each product page. And they provide the data on there, but it's not very useful. You can't really see it very well. In here, this grabs the data and organizes it so you can really see some pretty amazing statistics. Right off the bat, you can see which country is getting the most sales from the last 1,000 transactions and the estimated revenue, the quantity. Each transaction, there could be multiple quantities of a product. So that's what the quantity is. And you can sort over here, and you could see also the total number of sales per date. So over the last 1,000 transactions, only spanned 13 days for this particular product. So it's been selling like crazy. So you could see there's 98 sales yesterday, 56 sales there, and so on and so forth. Now you can see the total sales by day of week. You can see here Monday is the most popular day. And then we also have the sales by hour of day. So now we can see that 4 o'clock in the afternoon seems to be the most popular day. So this is really important data. But check this out. So this is for all countries. If you just look at, for example, if you're only interested in Russia. So if you just double click Russia over here, anywhere in this row, it will show all the transactions by date for Russia and day of week and hours a day. And this becomes extremely, extremely valuable when you're doing Facebook marketing or any marketing. Now you know when they're buying and what days of the week they buy. Pretty awesome, right? So you can go ahead and you can click through any country and you can see when those sales are occurring. You can also save each one of these charts to an image, or you can, and if you click the file here, you can save all of this data to a single project file. And you can also export data to CSV, the summary and the transaction data, or you can export all charts to JPEG images. So it's a very powerful tool. You also have the ability to send the keywords over to the keyword generator tool if you'd like. So you can automatically send them over here. You can do more research on it in the keyword generator tool. You can send over your favorite products to the favorites. It's pretty self-explanatory there. And then you also have the ability to export you can export product images and descriptions. You can create product import files. I will be creating separate videos for that. So you can import products into your Shopify store or WooCommerce store. You can import reviews into Shopify or WooCommerce with these two tools as well. I'll be creating separate videos for that. You also have the filters, which I mentioned, and you also have the ability to search the web for the title of the product. So you can search Google, Bing, Google Shopping, Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, and Wish.com. So a bunch of those other options there. So that's pretty much it for the product search and all of the tools in here. It's very powerful, and this will allow you to really pinpoint those top products that you need in your e-commerce stores.